Hello spider lovers, this is Kevarama. I've been away for a little bit, been helping my mom move from one house to another, and I've been spending a lot of time at her lake house, so I just had a chance to try out Reggie's new, I don't know what he calls it yet, it's on his new items list. It's a solid LED ring, which is pretty cool. It goes around the BRP emblem on the back of your trunk, and it attaches to your running light and your brake light so that you get two different lights to help keep people from, well, hopefully rear-ending you. I'm doing it in daylight, so hopefully it doesn't blow out too bad, but if I were to do this in anything other than daylight, you wouldn't see anything once I hit it. So right now I've got the negative lead attached to the grounding wire, and this is pretty much how it comes right out of the package. And all you have to do is, I'm going to test it. I'm going to show you what the running light looks like by touching the positive lead to here. And I don't know how well you can see it in the light, but it's pretty darn bright. Now, the brake light will be a little bit more visible at daylight, and the color might not be real good, but trust me, it is very bright. In a dark room, it will light up the entire room. Light up the entire room. So I am getting ready to install it on my bike, and I will add that next portion to the video and tell you on a Band-Aid difficulty level of 1 to 5 how it was, and talk to you shortly. Wish me luck. Okay, the ring has been installed, the hole has been drilled, and the wires have been run through. I'm shooting into the sunlight out of the garage, so that's going to make it a little bit difficult. Moving into the area right here, this is where the wires will come out from underneath the ring right through the dip in the BRP logo. I have the HMT high level brake light, which is that wire right there at the very corner that's black dropping down. If you have that high level brake light, you will have a little bit more difficult time with this because you cannot remove the cover unless you want to cut that wire, splice it, and put it back together again. So what I did is I actually took some strapping tape and ran it from my seat to the lid on both sides, and then came back underneath here and just took a terry cloth towel to hold it up and lifted up my entire deck lid to get back in. And right here I have reattached the positive and ground, or positive and negative wires, to the appropriate blocks, and now the yellow, the red, and the black will go to their appropriate spots on the harness once I get the rest of the panels off. I will try and get a shot of those for you then. I've started to run the wire loom as Reggie suggested, to come down and go through the speaker pod panel and then come on down and attach into the appropriate colored wires for the brake lights. The thing is, I want to make sure I've got the correct wires and everything working properly before I go ahead and run that. So I am going to show you, this will be the last installment of the video. As we come up, I'm going to come up to the front of the bike, and I'm going to turn my running light on. So we do have running light on the rim of fire. Anybody who's had a pregnant wife knows that term. And when I go ahead and hit the brake, we get a nice good flash with that, and a real nice bright color. Like I said, this does not do it justice. You have really got to see this in person. But for my recommendation, this is well worth the money. It's a killer item. If it keeps you from getting rear-ended, you know, it was worth the 2 hours to sit here and put this in. Hopefully it won't take me another 2 hours to go ahead and route the wire a little bit better. So this is Kevarama signing off. If you have any questions, text me, contact me on Spider Lovers, or better yet, if you want the word from the real guru himself, you know how to contact Reggie at www.TricLED.com. Signing off.